picturesque Pinata Island. In its many gardens, all manner of pinatas live, dance, and dream that one day they will be chosen to entertain at a party as only pinatas can. Well, most pinatas, that is.
Oh, fudge! Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it like a party animal. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Filled with fun! Viva Pinata, don't be afraid of fun. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Filled with fun! Viva Pinata, don't be afraid.
Alright, I just take a second to test the audio. That one is working, this one is. So, streaming to Twitch and YouTube. Audio seems good. So, last time I started this, but I kind of screwed up the audio, so we're gonna just start again. Because I only got like an hour and a half into it or something, so not very far. I guess one thing I do want to say before I start is that the reason I'm streaming this game instead of is because like my channel has a lot of long plays on it, but I really don't know how to turn this game into a long play. It's more like an open-ended game, so I'm just going to play it and stream it, and kind of that'll be that. The first probably few hours are going to be like entirely tutorial in this. Like I said I started it last weekend. Yeah, the first 90 minutes were basically. Anyways, let's just begin.
Huh?
Yeah, let me turn the game audio down. I tend to speak quite quietly, so game audio will kind of overwhelm me at a lot of points. Testing. Yeah, it should be fine.
Welcome to picturesque Pinata Island. In its many gardens, all manner of pinatas live, dance, and dream that one day they will be chosen to entertain at a party as only pinatas can. Well, most pinatas, that is.
Oh, fudge! Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it like a party animal. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Filled with fun! Viva Pinata, don't be afraid of fun. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Filled with fun! Viva Pinata, don't be afraid of fun. Viva Pinata!
Alright. If you sure don't. Don't. It's safe. Try to leave. So I think I remember. I think I just deleted the save game off game info off of the. That should. I am also recording this. If I want to, I do have just like the game audio that I could upload to YouTube, but for now I'm just gonna leave the streams and probably me talking.
It's party time!
Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Don't be enjoying them. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Pinata, don't be enjoying them.
Welcome to picturesque Pinata Island. In its many gardens, all manner of pinatas live, dance, and dream that one day they will be chosen to entertain at a party as only pinatas can. Well, most pinatas, that is.
Oh, fudge! Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it like a party animal. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Pinata, don't be enjoying them. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Viva Pinata, don't be enjoying them. Viva Pinata.
I'm gonna name what I had last time. Lost Garden. Yeah. Oh, I had the cue. But did want to change. be basically a long tutorial for the next.
Get set for Viva Pinata! An ever-changing world full of endless possibilities, because this is a world where you get to call the shots. The pinata creatures and plant life that inhabit this land are all determined by you. From the minute you dig your first hole and plant your first seeds, you're well on your way to attracting your first pinata visitors. If they like what they see, these pinatas may even move in. You'll also be able to name your new friends. As your pinata collection grows, you can choose which to collect and which to trade. Life on Pinata Island is never all daisies and apple trees. When illness or danger threatens, you'll need to be the one who comes to the rescue. This is your world to explore and ultimately transform into whatever you want. So feel free to change anything, everything, if only to see what happens. The world of Viva Pinata is a living, breathing place full of opportunities and unforgettable characters.
Oh, hello. I was hoping someone would come and help me tidy up this mess. You must be the new owner. I'm Leafos, and I'm here to help you. I've given you the journal. When you finish talking to me, press X to open the menu, and then I'll tell you what to try next. Welcome to the menu. Close this alert with A, and then you can move the left stick, and the leaf in the middle will point to the different things that you can do. Point the leaf at the journal, then select it with A. This is the journal. It stores all the information that you discover when you are playing the game. The journal is split up into different parts to make it easier to find what you need. It works just like the menu. There's not much to see yet, so have a quick look and let's get back to the garden. There's your first alert. Whenever something important is happening, this is how you'll be told. When you are ready, press down on the D-pad to select the alert. Alerts will wait down here for you to look at them. If something is very important, the alert will open automatically. If you have more than one alert, you can choose which one to open by moving the cursor over alerts with the left stick. When you finish with the alert bar, press up on the D-pad to put the cursor back into the garden. Time for another present. It's something you can't manage without. Okay, grab your shovel from the menu and turn this mess into your dream garden. Put the cursor on me and press A for help. Don't you want to give your new shovel a try? Select it from the menu.
Ethos would like to help you become a great gardener. He has lots of advice. Great to ask. Level 1 base values.
The buttons in the top right of the screen tell you what you can do with the shovel. I have 3 bits of advice. 1. You can clear the hard soil more quickly if you hold down A. 2. The shovel is old, but it won't break. And 3. If you hit piñatas, they can become ill. If you'd like more advice, press Y now.
The shovel is very useful and you can use it in lots of ways. With even the most basic shovel, you have a choice of hitting objects A or gently tapping or poking things X. You hold A down, the shovel waits in midair, and you let A go, it swings. This isn't a stronger hit, it just allows you to time your hits more precisely. When you improve your shovel, you will be able to do even more things with it. I remember that last time I did one a bit more before putting down the work, just because I felt cramped by all the objects. Hopefully I'll still have time to clear out some
Well done!
space.
You attracted a Whirlm. The Whirlm has turned up because you have uncovered some good soil.
Every garden has to start somewhere, and it's harder to keep worms out than it is to keep them in. Ancient wisdom says, worms are the foundation of any successful garden. Please don't mistake them for stomach parasites. Level 1, base value 100. Square pin. Basically just 10 square pin. Anyways.
You've uncovered some coins. When you put the cursor near chocolate coins, you will automatically pick them up. You can spend them later. We have things to do before the shop opens. Take this grass seed packet as a reward for getting your first visiting Whirlm Pinata. It never runs out of seeds. Press A to close this alert, then press X for the menu. Choose your new grass seed packet from there.
I'm just gonna clear some. That looks.
The grass seed packet is simple to use. Press A to go back to the game and look at the buttons in the top right of the screen. They'll tell you what to do with the packet. If you'd like to know more, press Y now.
When you have chosen the grass seed packet, you can start planting grass straight away. Press A to start pouring seed from the packet and then press A again to stop. You can only paint grass on good soil. If you have too much grass, the packet lets you remove it. To do so, press X to start pulling up the grass, then press X again to stop. Sometimes you need a delicate touch. Pressing Y switches between the large and small cursors.
Did you see the colour change? The worm has become a resident. It likes your garden so much it's going to stay here. Try naming your new resident. Just close this alert with A, put away any tool you have open, and place the cursor over your worm. Now that you have the cursor on your piñata, the buttons in the top right of the screen have changed. Go back to the garden and press Y to get some information about Whirlm. You can get information on almost anything by putting the cursor on it and pressing Y. All right, let's have some fun. Close this alert, then press the left stick to select Basic Info, and finally A. Now you can change your piñata's name, which helps you to find it in the garden and keep track of its piñata life.
There is really no point to kind of just get eaten up by others. Oh, it worked. Bit of work. Yeah, the Sparrowmint, I think, as its resident requirement, requires eating a worm. There's definitely stuff that does, so the worms are going to be for getting attached to it.
Congratulations! You've attracted a Sparrowmint. Sparrowmints can hear a worm wiggling from miles away and will come to take a look.
Someone told you they had never seen a Sparrowmint. They must have never opened their eyes or been green with a ray gun. Now, if only there was a good use for that. It's the green with the ray gun is level 2, base value 300. Garden resident after 2 worms romance. Requires eat 1 worm in order to romance. So second worm, yeah, should show up and should now become. Should get the thing to build the worm house. So you're the new owner. Pleased to meet you. I'm Willie Builder and I put up all the buildings around here. I can see you have 2 worm residents. You'll probably need a few more. All piñata need a house before they will romance. Since you're new here, I'll build you a worm house on the house. Close this alert and show me where to put up the building site. If you'd like some advice on how to choose a site, Press Y now. When you want to build a house, the cursor changes to carry a building site. Move around the garden to find a good spot. You can't put it down if there isn't room or another object is in the way. The site turns red to show this. Leave space for the door so Pinata can move in and out. You can spin the site around. Tap X to spin the site a quarter turn. If you hold X and move left stick, you can spin the site to any angle. When you're happy, press A to put the site down. Last time I had too much stuff and I had to put it in like this awkward spot, so it's there. Yeah, that's good. Corner. As the garden expands, like that'll no longer be the corner. I think over time the garden will expand to at least some of those holes and stuff. Might be all the way out to where the hard packed soil is. Yep, no info for this trash. Let's clear out some more of the visited from. I'm a resident, so I get them to romance. Clear out some more hard soil.
I finished. The house has been built. Get out your shovel and smash the site open and reveal my handiwork.
Now that you've provided the Whirlms with everything they need, the hearts above their heads show they are ready to romance. To begin, put your cursor over any Whirlm. This Whirlm is selected. Now the cursor will split into two. Close this alert and move the other half of the cursor onto your other Whirlm. Welcome to the romancing minigame. You need to take control of your piñata and try to reach your partner without hitting any loathers. The loathers are creatures created by Professor Pester, and they hate the piñatas being happy. Push the left stick in any direction to make your piñata move, and remember that different piñata may move in different ways. If you hit a loather, you will lose a chance and waste some of your time. If you lose all of your chances, the game is over. There are coins to collect too, but be careful. You'll only be allowed to keep them if you finish the game. Hurry now before the time runs out.
So, I remember this from when I played this a long time, but the number of chances you get is determined by how many piñatas that type are in the garden. So with just 2 I get 5 chances, but once it gets up to like 7 I only get 1 chance. basically gets harder because you have less ability to
Now
make
you've
mistakes.
completed the game, your happy pinatas will go into their house and do a romance dance.
Get the Sparrowmint president.
Hey!
Your pinatas have made an egg. After pinatas have done the romance dance, a new baby pinata is brought to the garden, safely packed in a patterned egg.
Maybe the Sparrowmint doesn't become resident, or the egg is actually. Nope. About to become resident.
Worry no more, your new egg has been delivered safely. Another successful mission for Storkos, the people's champion.
Every time a new pinata is hatched in your garden, your label is fixed to it. You can change your label by using the Label Designer from the main menu. Press A to close this alert, bring up the menu with X, and then select the Label Designer icon.
Yeah, I'm not a very good artist, so let's go with that. There we get the resident. Impressive stuff. Now take your well-worn Sparrowmint resident warden and keep track of which awards you've won in the journal. Egg hat.
See how your garden population increases? A baby pinata has hatched from an egg to join your pinata ranks.
A baby pinata is ready to grow up. The baby goes into a cocoon where it grows to its adult size. When it has grown, it will hatch out as a young adult. If you get impatient, you could give the cocoon some encouragement with your shovel. You've got 2 Sparrowmint residents now. That's good work. The next stage is to get them to romance. Open the menu and look in the journal, or you can put the cursor on a Sparrowmint and press Y for information. The current status tab shows you what you need to do next.
So yeah, has eaten 1 worm. I'm gonna breed some more worms.
Now that you have raised a baby worm, I feel like I can really trust you. I have 2 seeds that are ideal for someone starting a new garden. You can have either one. Please choose a seed from either hand by moving the left stick.
I think this one's a carrot and this one's a turnip, and I think the carrot attracts the bunny and the turnip attracts saffly. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because in not too long I'll be able to buy seeds and I'll just buy both of them.
Yes, a good choice. When you get back to the garden, your cursor will be holding the seed. You need to plant this type of seed in soil. Look at the buttons displayed in the top right of the screen to help you with the seed. Or you can press Y now and the journal will give you a full explanation.
When you have a seed in your cursor, you can move it around the garden. If the seed is held over a surface where it cannot be planted, it will turn a shade of red. You can still drop it down in these areas by using B. You can pick it up again by using A. When you find a nice spot, then press A to plant the seed. Easy. Careful. Yep, now I only have 4. 5. That is the annoying thing about staying. Move them in the same direction for a while. They do like that rolly thing, accelerate.
The next time you put the cursor over a plant, you'll notice the water meter. It shows how much water a plant has. You can use the water meter to make sure conditions are perfect for the plant to grow. Well done! You've planted your seed, but you'll need to water it to help it grow. Without water, the plant will turn yellowy brown and die. If your plant starts turning blue, you're giving it too much water, which can also kill it. Go back to the garden by pressing A, then press X to find your new watering can. Once again, the buttons in the top right of the screen can help you use the watering can. But if you'd prefer more information, press Y now.
A good gardener knows how to use a watering can, and it's not as simple as just tipping it up. Press A to pour a single dose from the can. This is useful if you want to give a plant just the right amount of water. Press X to start pouring. The can will keep pouring until it's empty, but you can stop it pouring by pressing X again. The can will automatically refill over time. Sigh, if only there was a purse with the same abilities. I can do a short pour, but I think it'll turn it blue. Not a huge thing though, it's only blue by a little bit. Actually, it looks like it's already dried out. It's back to normal. Another worm baby on the way. Not some more. It's like an upside down statue of something.
Did you see that bunny comb appear? He must be able to smell the carrot in your garden.
Let's call them bunny combs. Animal lovers call them bunnies. Farmers call them vermin. Hungry creatures may even call them dinner. Here a carrot in the garden. Visit a carrot in the garden. Resident. 40 square pentameters of grass and has eaten 3 carrots. I need some more carrots and I think some more grass. Eaten a daisy or a buttercup. So, more carrots, more grass for the moment.
You seem to have most of the basics now. So see what you can do with the rest of the day before the sun goes down.
I'd suggest you try to romance enough worms to earn your first Master Romancer award. The Master Romancer award is for getting 8 of the same species in your garden. There's also awards for getting color variants, which involves generally feeding the pinata something special. I guess it hasn't counted the other worm because I have 1 extra life that I shouldn't have. I think I should have only had 3 lives with 4 pinatas, but since it hasn't hatched yet, I guess it doesn't count. Alright. know what I did to attract this. Moth drop.
Well done! You attracted a moth drop. When the sun goes down, the moth drop will look for a suitable garden.
It is hard to see in the dark, so bright colors would be a waste of time. In the day, the moth drop sleeps, so it needs to disguise itself from predators. That is why it is brown. Here, nighttime in the garden. Visit, nighttime in the garden. Resident has a light in the garden. Romance has eaten one thistle. So thistles are one of the weeds that the Bastardos and his bullies bring in. Forget exactly what they're called, but yeah, so basically I won't be able to romance them until like I start having some of the bullies come in. Honeycomb visitor, I still need like 2 more before I can get him as a resident. So still haven't unlocked the town and just shopping generally. I think that's coming up soon.
Here is your clock. From now on, you can see what time it is in the garden. Some gardeners use their clock to predict which wild piñata will show up. Keep an eye on the buttons in the top right of the screen. They can do lots of things, but they're always labeled to help you.
They are. So I have 4 of them at the moment, soon to be 5. 5, soon to be 6.
Here are the experience petals. Can you see them around the clock? When you do something to help the garden, the petals will turn blue. If you'd like some more information about the experience petals, press Y or look in the journal. Now, let's see how many experience points you have gained from your work so far.
Around the clock are the experience petals. They show you how much experience you need before your gardener level increases. When you gain experience, the petals turn blue. Sometimes the experience petals have blue beads. For each blue bead, you need to fill the petals once. For example, if there are 2 beads, you will need to fill the petals 3 times before your gardener level will increase. Once for each bead and then once more.
You've leveled up. You filled the petals around the clock, which means you've taken a step closer to becoming a truly great gardener. All kinds of things happen when you become a better gardener. New shops open, new items appear in the shops, new pinatas will want to visit, new characters appear, and Cedos will have new seeds in his pouch. You've leveled up.
Pretty hurt.
Let me introduce Cedos. He's obsessed with gathering seeds. You should try talking to him. You are doing very well. A serpent has appeared because you have grown some grass.
Well, the only thing this serpent has in common with the less reputable members of its family is its shape. What kind of a snake is that, you may say? The best kind. 10 square pentimeters of grass, 10 square meters of grass. Oh, the turnip attracts the mouse melt. That's what I would have attracted if I had gotten the other seed. Need a lucky toad. So, yep. That one's gonna be like a way off. Not too far, but maybe an hour or 2 of work yet. Alright. Only she would move so I could clear up that last bit of hard soil. Worm 3, 5. Yeah, Cedos hasn't shown up. Oh, there he is.
Hello, I'm Cedos. Take a seed. And don't hit me with your spade.
I don't think Cedos gives bad seeds at all. That's another carrot. No, that's not a carrot. That is something new. Might be like a daisy or buttercup or something. Waters. Mermaid 1, 2. Add it one more time. And this should get me Master Romancer Award. European Visitor. only one life, so I'm not gonna risk trying to go for the top one. Just gonna get all of the easy coins. And just make sure I finish. Forgot that I had that watermark. The builder's shop is now open. Turn to the game, press A, and then press X to open the menu. Now select the village option. You can open Willie's store by selecting his head icon.
Sometimes pinatas prefer eating seeds to the plant they grow.
Oh, now I can. So what? And yet, Master Romancer Award. If you need any proof that you're a gifted gardener, you can show them your new Whirlm Master Romancer Award. Or if anyone needed any proof.
Here's a taffly. It likes flowers. Any kind will do.
Not just the buzzing that's annoying, they can fly and stick to walls, which are cool abilities. How do they use them? By standing on the worst kinds of stuff and then standing on stuff you're eating. Any kind of flower in the garden? Have any 2 flowers in the garden? Has eaten 1 flower of any kind? It's eaten 1 poppy. Okay.
Congratulations! You have attracted a white flutterscotch. Sometimes they are attracted by the noises of other animals, and sometimes the scent of flowers brings them.
Like a scrap of paper buffeted by a gentle breeze, this common flutterscotch flutters around the garden. It's not particularly pretty or useful, but I'm sure something wants to eat it. I have 1 daisy in the garden, there are 2 daisies in the garden, there are 4 daisies in the garden, has eaten any piece of fruit, and has a house, probably.
I don't think you want to talk to me. You just want one of my seeds.
And so there are certain
on. You should all know my store's open again. I expect to see you in here very soon. Just bring lots of cash. Nobody likes the taste of chocolate coins more than Lottie, I can tell you.
The village general store is now open. Remember those chocolate coins you collected the other day? Now you can spend them at the store. When you get back to your garden, press X to open the main menu and select the village option. Then you can choose to visit any store or service that is open for business. Now Costalots is open, you can buy romance sweets. If you have romanced a piñata species before, you can replace all their requirements, except their house, with a romance sweet. Buy a sweet and direct a piñata to it. They should eat it, and instantly they will have a heart appear over their head to show they are ready to romance. This should make romancing piñata easier. Remember that both piñata will need a sweet.
Alright, so there are some species that are like good for trying to romance in your first garden, and there are some species that are better to try romancing in separate gardens. And I think the
A hunt has started. The piñata food chain means that sometimes the bigger, cute and papery piñatas feed on the smaller, cute and papery piñatas.
you may be able to stop a hunter by dousing it with water, whacking it with your shovel, or keeping it away from its dinner by building a good strong fence. Anyway, to finish what I was saying, the flutterscotch I think is one of those that is better being bred in a specific garden, because that one, there's a lot of variance on it that you can get from feeding it different stuff like green flutterscotches and blue flutterscotches. So that one's just best in its own garden where you're like specifically trying to get all of them.
Next time you put the cursor over a piñata, you'll notice the happy meter. The happy meter tells you about your piñata's mood. Every time something happens to the piñata, the triangles turn orange or turn blue. The more orange triangles a piñata has, the happier it is. And you can see this on the face in the middle.
What's called Sparrowmint?
Nice to meet you. Willie Builder, established 20 years, regional award winner for services to island housing. You need some work done? Piñata and helper accommodation, a specialty. I know my trade, don't you worry. Place the work shed down where you want the building. Then I can get started. Payment up front, though, if you please. Yeah, that should work. If I could just ask you to pay the balance,
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
Here's Willie! Whew! Is this path getting longer? I should charge more for long-distance jobs.
Brilliant work. You won the Taffly Resident.
A pret's tail has appeared. They like to investigate a garden in the dark.
Well known for being sneaky and crafty, this animal likes to lurk about after the sun goes down. Retstail is a small predator, and you can keep one in your garden without him being too much of a pest. Here, nighttime in the garden. Visit has a cluckles or a bunnycomb. Has eaten one cluckles or bunnycomb, and has eaten one quackberry. So there's the village back there, and I think that's like marshy forest. That is the hill and ice stuff. I think that is the direction from which all of the their ruffians, Dastardos ruffians. Right now I want to try the Sparrowmint. Get some more carrots growing as well.
If it isn't the new gardener in town, you're guaranteed a warm welcome at Cost-A-Lot store, whether you're here to buy or sell. Which will it be today? Highlight and select one, and let's get those coins flowing. Happy shopping.
Yeah, let's... get it. I will eventually start other gardens, and one of them will be towards like thistle and all of the other annoying.
An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great in your garden. Okay, finish shopping for now? Finally. Sorry, I mean, are you ready to pay?
I think Cedos was walking that.
I collect lots of different seeds in my pack, but bad seeds go into my red pouch.
There's another. Go back to coffee. Turnips.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket? I'll take it. I'm not fussy. So that's your thing, is it? Okay, finish shopping for now? Finally. Sorry, I mean, are you ready to pay?
Grab the other. can always tap these.
Good news! You've attracted a mouse mallow. This little pinata must have smelled a turnip in your garden.
My crazy grandmother always said, 1. Marshmallows are never bigger than the gap under the pantry door. 2. Never fall for the blind routine. 3. Never trust a marshmallow wearing pants. Here a turnip in the garden. Did a turnip in the garden. President has eaten 1 turnip in the garden. Romance has 1 daisy seed or 1 buttercup. Sparrowmint out to
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
If you like seeds, smile. I don't think you're trying hard enough.
I really want to say this is... I can't. It's been a very long time. Beyond just... Learn how it... Corn has wholesome yellow grains that some pinata find. Doesn't like lovely... Some the humble ear of corn is the most controversial of all the vegetables. Strenuously tested, does not cause. Sounds crazy, but it's...
becomes a raise ant. The longer you work in the garden, the further your reputation spreads across the island.
Small and red, these little buses. Small and red, like little buses, but with legs and antenna. Raise ants can get angry easily because they don't understand why other animals want to ruin their. Here, level 4 gardener. 1 fruit tree of any kind garden. I don't. 3 fruit of any. 1 jar of honey. That's probably. Unlocked it. Chapter in the. Read it in.
My name is Jardinero. You've probably heard of me, and if you haven't, then you should have. I am the best gardener on Pinata Island. Even after all this time, there's no one as good as I was. The land that you are messing about with used to be my garden. I could make any plant grow and have any pinata stay in the garden. Well, apart from one pinata. Let's face it, if I couldn't get one, no one else could. Now, forget about all that. You've got a long way to go before you can even call this a garden. Not long after I started the garden, I met my wonderful wife. She worked on the ships which traded pinata for other goods. This was in the days when pinata only left the island by boat. Pinata Central hadn't been built then. We got married the day that the first parts arrived to build Pinata Central. Mother, my wife, stayed on the island for a whole year, and our first child was born. We called him Stardust. When Stardust was 2 years old, my wife had to go back to sea. Pinata Central had installed the first canonata, and there were requests for more pinata than ever before. My garden was already impressive, and I could supply Pinata Central with really good pinata. With Mother gone, I set about teaching little Stardust about pinata and making the best garden in Pinata Island history.
Wouldn't be hard to get him. Like, Whirlm, have Master Room. So 3 variants. They're easy. Like, worms are. I'll worry about the variants. I do actually have the strategy guide that tells me how to get all of the variants. Oh, wait. I think.
Good afternoon, my friend. Today's just raced by, hasn't it?
Let's see how much. So, if I want to continue romancing this, costs 12 per romance. Save me from having to
Thank you. Come again.
sacrifice
And
2
bring more money
worms.
next time.
Be
No,
roughly
really.
200 per. More efficiency romance. Oh.
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
This is progress, but it's very slow. Let's see if a better shovel will make you a better gardener.
This is the seed shovel. You can dig seed holes with it by pressing A. I'm sure you'll work out what seed holes are for.
Here comes trouble. A sour shelly bean has found your garden. They only want one thing, a seed feast.
So these can be Everyone thinks that they know all about this sour pinata. They treat it too casually because everyone knows shelly beans go slowly. Don't complain when your seeds start disappearing. And remember, I tried to warn you. Here, level 4 gardener, visit level 5 gardener. Resident has 1 apple seed. I think once it becomes a resident, it becomes like a tame version, so just a regular jelly bean. Eventually, for some of the later ones, I think I'll have to build specific gardens to try to take. Meantime, it's been one long cut, like everything just playing one after another. This one I think gets you can just buy.
You there, over here. I'm the hunter in this here village. If there's a pinata that needs fetching, just come find me. I like pinatas, so the only ones I'll fetch for a gardener are ones I know they can handle. Ones that have resided before. We clear?
Pinata Island's magnificent postal services are at your disposal for all your needs. You know, passing stuff on, getting some goodies off other Xbox Live gardeners.
I literally have no idea if this still functions with the sound. But anyways, probably won't use that anyway.
Look at that squazzle. The squazzle is interested in a garden when it has some better pinata living there.
No matter what has happened, disaster, illness, family tragedy, squazzles are always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It can get really annoying. Any level 3 pinata resident have 1 hazelnut tree in the 3 hazel eaten 2 blackberries. There's a lot going on. I think I'm just going to Sparrowmint. That I romance.
Good afternoon, my friend. Today's just raced by, hasn't it? So that's your thing, is it? Looks like I need to order some new stock. Ready to pay for the things you've chosen?
too good to the out with it.
Did you know the coconut is a seed? My head is almost as hard as a coconut.
He did. That Pieta must melt, probably. Someone has been here's I Pieta mount. Like I said, what I really want right now. Actually, I am gonna look up what the variants for the worms need. Getting that stuff done now might be easier. With the worms, it's not a huge issue because like every garden attracts them, but once we get into more advanced, getting the variants as I get the Master Romance, probably. Worm variants are from eating a turnip, eating a watercress seed, and eating waterwood. So, do the turnip one.
Good morning. Can I interest you in something seedy? Oh, no, I don't mean like that.
Bell pot. I can't. Not a huge issue.
Off so soon? Sure there's nothing else you need? Positive? Well, okay.
Bunny. Bell pot. Other time. Half-wise will probably be the next thing, but I really kind of just focus on. Which is fine, the bunny comb. Two of them. Or sensing those possible back there. Probably. New bunny comb. About to get a second.
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
After the amount of time you have invested, you can call yourself an experienced gardener. You need to put some more effort in. This garden is still very amateur. This will give your shovel some extra strength.
You have attracted an arachnid. Arachnids only visit the gardens of more experienced gardeners, like you.
Arachnid. If a cuckoo had this many legs, people would shout hooray and fire up the barbecue. However, an arachnid's legs seem to make people cautiously reach for a rolled up noodle. Level 5, 1500. Level 6 gardener or better to resident. Her visit is 4 tafflies or 4 raisins garden. Resident has eaten 2 raisins or tafflies. Romance has 2 buzzle gums as a house. Sparrowmint. Not exactly sure. I don't think it's worth it for me to do this. Try to get all of the quests. I think I can... Can I start selling from the others yet? I missed. I can. Yeah, I think I missed the romance dance because a bunch of other stuff was happening the first time. Or maybe I just forgot it.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket? I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
Found what you want? How about taking a few more? Business is slow today. Looks like I need to order some new stock. Ready to pay for the things you've chosen?
Here, one of your piñatas has been trampled. Naturally, this will... Gotcha. Gotta... Oh no, honeycombs. That said, the money I do get from getting off pays for the romance. Cost 12 for the romance. Collecting.
Seeds are very important, or there would be no plants, and then the piñatas wouldn't have anything to eat.
So, once you have 2 residents, don't get more without free. Now that I have like 2 of the predate mouse milk or wild one. Same with the Pretz tail. Bunny comb. Pretz tail.
Afternoon, come on in. Big spenders welcome. Window shoppers, not so much. Found what you want? How about taking a few more? Business is slow today.
Banjo.
You won't find them cheaper anywhere else on the island, so pay for your order in confidence.
badgesicle has appeared. If the garden is good enough for other nocturnal pinata to stay, then it might just be good enough for a badgesicle.
Does the badgersicle have a certain part of its anatomy that can only be described as rough? Put it this way, if badgersicle sat on trees, the branches would be so smooth birds would slip off. 2 nocturnal residents. The garden has 4 nocturnal residents. Has eaten 1 newt get. Eaten 1 squazzle. Got a new bunny call. Going. I want to. Like you can't. Get 3 more carrots.
I knew extending the opening hours would pay off. Come in, come in. Found what you want? How about taking a few more? Business is slow today. Okay, finish shopping for now? Finally. Sorry, I mean, are you ready to pay?
I'm gonna have Whirlm on. Get me. Five of them.
have a new moth drop visitor. The moth drop will visit as soon as the garden grows dark.
I think I need like I don't want to deal with get that for now. I want to get some. I need 8 or do I only need? I think I only need one more.
Seedos has a family, but they aren't as reliable as seeds.
I thought. I'll let that grow. Future I might stop him down. So generally there are a couple of like ideas, and one of them is to like have a garden that basically being a giant. I don't think I have something about it. So, I think if I grow the apple tree to maturity, I'll get. But in order to get like all of the points for it, I need to fertilize it 3 times correctly. I'm not sure offhand, so I'll worry about that later. I may just wait until I create like a garden dedicated orchard idea, or trying to like for now the apples will attract some. I think the raisin attracted by that apple. about to get romance. And these require watercress flowers, water lily flowers, and thistle flower for. I'll hold off on all of it. Oh. You have discovered a worm bear.
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
Like the new.
All right, now we can start for real. I never needed help when I used to run this garden. This shovel gives you the ability to dig deep holes, deep enough for water to gather in.
Basically, I can build. I will need to attract Licket to a bunch of other polka dot. Romancer reward for. I think the variant value.
I've heard that you can eat some seeds. I would have to be very hungry before I'd touch even one of my collection.
A Lickitoad has turned up. It must have seen you receive a shovel upgrade and thinks you are going to dig a pond.
You know who started those stories about Lickitoads turning into princes after kissing pretty girls? Lickitoads did. Locked them away, then passed me the fort cream. You have a pond head for your shovel. 1 square water. 20 square pentameter water and is half full. 1 green fluttersky. Is water one. Oh. Oh, that means I can get the water cut. I have access. I've got the master romance. Water.
Good evening. So I'm not the only person who can't afford to sleep around here.
Worm needs a watercress. Sparrowmint. So, watercress.
An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great in your garden. You won't find them cheaper anywhere else on the island.
Look, there's a fudge hog. He likes thistles and worms. So if you have enough of either, he will show up.
Hedgehogs and tarmac, eternally pressed together in the passionate embrace that may remind you of the tragic end of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. This is how they will be remembered, not with a bang, but with a squelchy. Fourth night after you take over the garden, 4 worms in the garden, or have 2 in the garden. Eaten 2 worms and has 1 thistle. Drink a bottle of milk.
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
I knew extending the opening hours would pay off. Come in, come in. So that's your thing, is it?
I think this will. I want.
You won't find them cheaper anywhere else on the island, so pay for your order in confidence. Nothing beats the taste of hard-earned chocolate cash. An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great in your garden. You won't find them cheaper anywhere else on the island, so pay for your order in confidence.
Seeds are a gardener's best friend, and I am the seed's best friend.
I think, not positive, but I think that if I grow a thistle inside the fence, it won't get out of. I'll attract this. I'm gonna.
Good morning. Can I interest you in something seedy? Oh, no, I don't mean like that. Found what you want? How about taking a few more? Business is slow today. Looks like I need to order some new stock. Ready to pay for the things you've chosen?
This doesn't have a water meter.
Oh, Joy, you've spotted me. Guess it's back to the pet shop for me then. You should drop in, buy a pet or accessory, or just brighten up my day or something. Later.
Why not have? It would be funny. The other option is to try for drop another.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket? I'll take it. I'm not fussy. So that's your thing, is it? You won't find them cheaper anywhere else on the island. Nothing beats the taste of hard-earned chocolate cash. An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great in your garden. Looks like I need to order some new stock. Ready to pay for the things you've chosen?
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
Got like the green variant of the Whirlm and not the variant of Sparrowmint.
Did you know the coconut is a seed? My head is almost as hard as a coconut.
Hey, hey!
Hey there, workaholic. You know, there are some people like myself who can help you with your more mundane tasks. For example, you should let a sprinkling like me come water your plants for you. I'm sure there's an initial fee, but I'm worth it. You can find me an Arfer's Inn here if you want to take me up on the offer. No doubt some of my friends will be turning up too, sooner or later.
Alright.
Hey, Milky, how are ya? My inn's just the right place to come find a worker or two. And now they've started turning up, you should come pay me a visit. Come for a worker, stay for the milk.
Your gardening is improving. Well done. You just seem to get better and better.
You've unlocked a new. Seem to be having trouble. See that there.
Hello there, my triangulated circular friend. Can I bring to your attention the arrival of my mobilistic dwelling and the tinkerific tool that lies within? Myself! Please elect to pay me a visit whenever you like, and we can talk some more about the science of turning one item into another.
You want to check out these Gretchen's.
If you've got a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find me. Ah, you did find me. Okay, I'm Gretchen, the resident hunter. I can find you a piñata, but it's gotta be a type that's already resided in your garden. Just say the word.
not a lot of variety. Country there.
Keep me in mind when you get into the whole menagerie thing.
Oh, hey. I'm Petula. Another new face, huh? I guess there must be something interesting around here after all. Yeah, we sell pinatas, pinata accessories for you, for your friends, whatever. Me, I'm just watching the place for my parents. Go ahead and look around.
What's in?
I suppose you'd better select a pinata to give this to. First, select where the accessory should go on your pinata. Then select the accessory you actually want to use. See, it's not rocket science.
I'm gonna be.
I should come over to see your garden sometime. Get out of this place for a while.
Welcome to Offers Inn, my young friend. We've been expecting you. My jobless friends here are all set to help out in your garden. For a small fee, of course. Just say the word if you want to hire someone, and I'll write out a contract. Just think of me as their agent. And I do a pretty good pint of milk, too.
Skip this for. I don't think the sprinkling has that much value, but like once in the orchard one, like there are gatherlings, I think that will be very useful.
Mind how you go. It's stronger than it looks, this milk.
Alright, arts. Hey there, you're growing a plant that's stunted. Lead to part or all of your plant. To avoid this blockage if possible. Featured plant or seed object cause this problem. Word for that's what that's.
Salutations! My name is Bartholomew, or Bart if you must. I'm what the common people call a tinker, although I prefer transmogrifiable item technician. I can change your old items into new and improved ones, with the success rate rather depending on the level of service you choose. Anything you'd like me to take a look at? I trust you will procure something interesting for our next encounter.
I've yet to attract this.
I've heard that you can eat some seeds. I would have to be very hungry before I'd touch even one of my collection.
This kitchen. Honestly.
Yeah, I knocked off early today, and yesterday, and the day before. Ugh. Yeah.
Everything.
See you again soon. Specialist housing is a gold mine around here.
Oh, that's bad luck. A sour sherbet has appeared. You'll find this pinata a real drain on your garden.
Flappy, but in a sinister way. This creature of the night is a sour one. Don't let it get stuck in your... Here, you are a level 9 gardener. Visit your gardener. In a jack-o'. That's probably tinkering upon. Overwatered chip.
Good morning. Can I interest you in something seedy? Oh, no, I don't mean like that. Okay, this is how you do it. Mark all the items you want to sell and take them to the checkout when you've finished. You can undo your actions if you make a mistake, or keep an item that's already marked if you change your mind. Got the life laundry bug, huh? Sure you want to sell this little lot?
need some work to do. I haven't woken anyone up at the crack of dawn for ages. Ugh. Ugh.
Half-Fly house. Or poppies.
Before I can start the job, you need to place the work shed in your garden and settle the bill. There we go. Job's a good one. Ready to pay?
Not really. Poppies.
Good morning. How are you today? Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to spend? An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great in your garden. Take your time. You'll clean me out. Let's take your first lot of goods to the checkout. Then you can carry on shopping. Okay, finish shopping for now? Finally. Sorry.
Garden has basically become chaos, which I mean, one of the I always use this garden to basically be attraction garden to attract her, and I have them create specific gardens and fetch them, actually get gardens. Now though, I think I can get the half-fly.
Howdy, Sweet Pea. Welcome to the post office. I heard there was a new face in town. We can help you with crate sales, crate deliveries, messages, invites. You just holler when you've made up your mind. Come back soon. It's not nice to keep a girl waiting.
My garden actually full. Full. I do have. I have a map. Garden is actually just.
Got the life laundry bug, huh? Sure you want to sell this little lot?
That is quite a bit of. Probably.
My shopkeeper sense is tingling, which means that's a good deal. I'm happy to go ahead if you are.
Etch. Our was a Alright, well, I think this is about it. Yeah, I've got something started, so when I get next week, when I stream, I can start pick up where I left off with it. And yeah, anyways, it's been fun. Thank you for joining. Alright, anyway, see you next week at about the same. Bye.